Hello, welcome to Cinema Clips. If Grey's Anatomy had a specialty, it wouldn't just be surgery, it would be making fans cry. This show has mastered the art of breaking our hearts, whether it's through tragic deaths, emotional reunions, or devastating twists we never saw coming. Just when we think we've recovered, another gut-wrenching moment comes along to remind us why we're emotionally invested in this roller coaster of a series. So grab some tissues and get ready to relive the Grey's Anatomy moments that shattered us. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite medical drama. Starting off at number 10, we have Meredith Grey affirms she truly understands Joe Wilson. When Meredith tells Joe Wilson she knows exactly who Joe is, the terrified surgical resident is finally liberated from her psychotic husband's mental abuse, leading to a very emotional scene between the two doctors.
You were Joe Wilson. I know exactly who you are. It's okay. It's okay.
Over multiple seasons, Grey's Anatomy slowly unravels Joe Wilson's mysterious past. But when her abusive husband, Paul Stadler, finally finds her, his charm and respected career put her friendships and reputation at risk. Joe struggles to make Meredith see the truth about Stadler's manipulative nature, especially when they end up performing surgery together. However, Meredith reassures Joe in a powerful moment, letting her know that she truly sees and understands who she is. At number 9, we have Alex Karev is emotional after Meredith's attack. After Meredith is savagely beaten by a patient, Alex struggles to keep his composure while assisting their colleagues in treating Meredith's injuries. This entire episode can be difficult to watch, but it's especially harrowing for Alex, who has grown uniquely close to Meredith over the years and isn't one to tear up in public.
Easy. Okay, easy. All right, okay. All right, everybody back. Okay, all right, ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
While the two friends grew even closer after Cristina Yang left Sloan Memorial Hospital, his admiration for and familial bond with Meredith played a significant role in his development throughout the series. When he arrives to find Meredith horribly beaten, his concern for her is unapologetically laid bare for everyone to see. And at number 8, we have Meredith and Derek become Zola's parents. When Meredith and Derek become Zola's parents, it's a pleasant surprise to both of them.
She's yours.
After fertility issues threaten to bar them from parenthood, they are forced to consider the possibility they may never have children. However, they took steps to adopt after meeting Zola through Alex Karev's African program. When their personal and professional lives set off some red flags with the adoption agency, they are both overjoyed to find they were approved when they answer the front door to find their adoption agent with Zola in her arms. At number 7, we have Meredith wins the Harper Avery Award. From the start, Meredith is overshadowed by her mother, Alice Grey, a legendary surgeon with 2 major awards. While Meredith proves her own talent over time, winning her first Harper Avery is a defining moment in her career.
Without further ado, the Harper Avery for Surgical Innovation goes to Dr. Meredith Grey.
The victory becomes even more powerful when she looks up and imagines her late mother watching proudly from the gallery. Coming off at number 6, we have Maggie Pierce's mother dies. When Maggie's mother Diane dies from breast cancer, the loss is understandably devastating for the typically sunny chief of cardio. Out of desperation to save her adoptive mother, she encourages Diane to sign on for experimental treatment before finally seeing the toll it's taking on the poor woman and finally accepting her prognosis. Diane passes away while attempting to impart some last-minute wisdom to her daughter.
That would be nice. Typical. Bring you to hospital, help you catch a cold. Mom? Mom?
Maggie begins to sob but finishes painting her mother's nails. At number 5, we have Stephanie Edwards resigns from Sloan. After a terrifying night with a psychopath and then sustaining serious injuries when a fire breaks out at Sloan, Dr. Stephanie Edwards withdraws from the hospital's residency program.
We're going to get you back. But it'll be a while before you step in on the war.
Yeah, actually, about that. I think I need to see everything that's not the inside of a hospital.
Edwards finds herself in a harrowing experience when she's taken hostage by a sexual predator hell-bent on escaping the hospital. The ordeal leads to a hospital fire, emergency surgery on a child's leg, and their frantic escape to the roof before finally being saved by firefighters. While being treated for severe burns the following morning, she informs Dr. Weber she is quitting. A shocking decision considering the passion and talent for medicine she demonstrated throughout her time on the show. And at number 4, we have April and Jackson lose a baby. April and Jackson losing their baby is difficult to watch, made worse due to his fetal condition, making his induction termination unavoidable. Diagnosed with type 2 osteogenesis, baby Samuel's parents knew he would have limited quality of life and would likely die from the condition anyway.
Your baby's also at high risk for intrauterine fracturing.
I'm sorry. Did you say intrauterine?
Yes.
My baby's bones are breaking inside of my belly. The place he's supposed to be safe, his bones are breaking.
However, as a devout Christian, April struggles to reconcile her love for her unborn child and her faith with her medical knowledge. The two parents ultimately decide to spare Samuel a life of pain and are afforded only a short period of time to adore him before he dies. It's a tender, horrible moment captured in an impossible situation. At number 3, we have Miranda Bailey wins a Catherine Fox Award. Miranda Bailey winning the Catherine Fox Award was a welcome surprise at the tail end of season 19. While Dr. Bailey has continued to be one of the show's keystone characters from the beginning, recognition for her life-changing contributions to medicine always seemed out of reach. She received the award for her forward-thinking approach to reproductive care.
But there is one doctor who is trying to change all of that, one procedure at a time, one trainee at a time, whose groundbreaking work in protecting reproductive rights and training the next generation of doctors on how to perform reproductive care. Dr. Miranda Bailey, we would love to present you with the Catherine Fox Award for your significant contribution to medicine this year.
Watching Dr. Bailey finally getting her due award is a highlight of the entire show, made all the more magical by the fact that she wasn't expecting it. At number 2, we have Teddy assures Cristina she isn't to blame for her husband's death. When Teddy tells Cristina she is not at fault for Henry Burton's death, it leads to one of the most heartbreaking scenes featuring crying in the entire show. After Henry dies, a broken Dr. Altman spends most of the following episode seeming to punish Cristina by forcing her to recount Henry's surgery.
Yang, Henry's hemorrhaging was so severe that the brush did not solve the problem. SATs dropped to 88. Then I realized the tumor had eroded through the pulmonary artery. He flatlined. We did ACLS protocol and got sinus brady. We pushed high-dose epi. He flatlined again. We did more compressions. We continued in this manner until Dr. Weber and I both agreed that since he already lost more than half his blood volume, his heart could not restart.
When Cristina apologizes again for failing to save her mentor's husband, Teddy orders her not to blame herself. After hearing each step of the surgery countless times, Teddy understands that Cristina did everything correctly and there was nothing either one of them could have done better.
I'm sorry. Oh, you don't apologize. You hear me? You don't blame yourself. You did every single thing that I would have done.
Teddy sobs after accepting her husband's death was unavoidable. Finally, at number 1, we have Mark Sloan's farewell to Lexie Gray. Mark Sloan's farewell to Lexie Gray remains one of the saddest moments in the entire series. The two lovers enjoyed a serious relationship much earlier in the show, but separated when Mark wanted children and Lexie didn't. For multiple seasons after, both characters struggled to reconcile their feelings for each other. And it isn't until the very end of season 8 that they both realize how much they mean to one another. Unfortunately, their realization arrives too late. After their flight to Idaho crashes, Mark wakes to find Lexie crushed under the rubble. Unable to save her, he could only confess his feelings to her before watching her die.
Happy, Lex. You and me, we're gonna have the best life, Lexie, you and me. I love you. I love you.
Grey's Anatomy has never shied away from emotional moments, and these scenes prove just how powerful the show can be. From heartbreaking goodbyes to devastating losses, these moments have left a lasting impact on fans. Which one made you cry the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Grey's Anatomy content.